I'm not even going to sit up here. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to pretend that Michael Sprott has a chance. So, who we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about Kevin Johnson. Hold on. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live, and I cover boxing. 240 pounds for Anthony A.J. Joshua, 9-0 with 9 KOs. And you got a little bit over 240 for Michael Sprott. I forgot how many wins he's got. I know he's got 17 KOs. I know he's got 22 losses, and he's been knocked out 12 times. So that means that, of course, you can't rush AJ along just yet. But let's talk about Kevin Johnson here. I pulled him up. Now, I pulled this up for a reason because I want to read to you his resume. Now, this is who may be next, or most likely next for Anthony Joshua. So you got Manuel Char. Remember, he fought Vladimir Klitschko. You got Derek Chisora. You know who he is. You got Tyson Fury. You got Tor Hamer. You know, he was that bitch-ass dude. You got Alex Leoplay, who fought Vladimir Klitschko and Malik Scott. You got Vitaly Klitschko. So if you get what I'm saying here, the guy only has 6 losses, and guess what? Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Sport, boxing, they've been wanting Joshua to get more rounds under his belt. Well, he's going up against a guy, well, hopefully the Kevin Johnson fight happens because he's going up against a guy who has never been knocked out. So he went 12 rounds with Vitaly Klitschko. Didn't get knocked out, even though he got the shit beat out of him, but he didn't get knocked out, and that means a lot. So when you look at, the fights with Manuel Char, Derek Chisora, Tyson Fury, none of these guys have knocked him out. So Michael Sprott is in a situation where it's like, okay, all right, you're a journeyman, you get paid, to go out there and fight. And he won some prize fighter tournament like last year or so, and you get beat up on guys like Anthony Joshua. Joshua's going down the WBC route, and he has a WBC International title, which is inching him about 6 fights away from being a mandatory for the WBC title. Now, who's going to have that title at the time? Hey, we don't know. That's a nice little while away. But as it stands right now, the path is starting to be a little bit more defined. Now, a fighter like him, of course, you want to start him off with going after the major title. You don't want to start a guy like that off going after WBO, IBF, WBA, and all that. This guy's got a lot. He's got gold medal. He's got a lot of support, and he's got a lot of foundation with him to build upon. But, like I said, there's really these videos get kind of redundant because he's going to beat Michael Sprott up. It's all about how long it takes him to beat Michael Sprott up. So Michael Sprott, if you're watching this, you're going to get beat up. He knows he's going to get beat up. Anthony Joshua, everybody knows he's going to get beat up. So I'm looking forward to talking about the next fight, which is the Kevin Johnson fight. Now, this is what I've noticed. Now, I read the resume of Kevin Johnson for a reason, to point out the fact that he only has 6 defeats. But if you notice what he's doing, Kevin Johnson is fighting fighters that are ranked higher than him fought at a later time in their career. Derek Chisora just fought Kevin Johnson last year. You get what I'm saying? So now Anthony Joshua may be fighting him when he's 10-0. But if you don't know, I'm not going to sit here all day. This is T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live, and I cover every single major fight live. I'm going to be covering the entire card. Cleverly versus Bellew 2. DeGale versus Parabon. Groves versus Douglas. Joshua versus Sprott. Caleb Smith versus whoever. Scott Quigg, I forgot who too. T Street Controversy Live.